Hello. So we actually have our names here correctly. You're over Cliff and I'm over Bruce. BSVP.
You got this crazy rock band going in the background.
So we've got some people in the green room, and I am Bruce Himmelblau with Blue Sky Video Productions. Cliff and I met literally, 6 years ago today?
No, I don't know this guy.
We were introduced, we were on our first date, introduced through Comm. And we've got a lot of memories here. We did this last year and we had so much fun. We thought we'd do it again this year. And we have a whole new group of people this year who weren't here last year. So that's even more exciting.
This is the most he's ever spoken in the 7 years I've known him, or whatever it's been. 6 years, right?
Well, I think this pandemic kind of hit me when I went to stop doing my video production on location and started doing live streaming. Started with this platform, StreamYard, and started introducing myself to the world. So now I am still the straight man, right?
I hope you're straight. Your wife is still there, isn't she?
Yes.
Okay. Don't tell her anything different, please. All right, get going. Speak for yourself there. I don't know what something you said tripped me up. I'm totally flabbergasted that you said this many words in this short a time. But
So
thank you for being here, Bruce, and opening the show like no one else has ever done, because I've always opened the show. I have my fire going. That's a real fire for you folks who are in the cold like I am up here in the valley.
So who are you?
Who am I? I'm Cliff.
Help you, Cliff. Yeah, we can see the fire, but we're looking for an introduction. Who are you? What's your personality?
I'm Cliff, the ex-mayor of Blab. I wasn't actually the mayor. I wasn't voted in or anything, but people got sick of calling me the Blab evangelist and then the Blab whisperer and all that. They said, well, just give them a title and have them get in the back room and whatnot. So that's what happened. And then there's Anna. Anna will be popping in somewhere along the way. Of course, we have some special guests with us today to bring back 6+ years of Blab. Well, not going anymore, but we experienced it all back then. We have Michael Stelzner was first in actually today. I guess he's got a slow day. Joel Comm is drinking something non-alcoholic in the background. Stacy Braiuca is in here. And we're expecting quite a few people. New York City, Ruth from New York, to join us and kind of celebrate that we're all here still. We do have a few people who have checked in sick. However, they've called in and said we're not going to be making. Vicky Fitch is one of them. And Samuel also, who is a big part of Blab. He was around more than I was on Blab, actually. Sam Gonzo, he was going by. So he's not going to make it tonight, but they'll probably be watching this later. So thanks for not being sick when you're watching this. And Bruce, what else has been going on with you? Now, we have to give a little background. I don't know. I guess what we'll do is open with a 1-minute segment, take us back, and then we'll start inviting some folks in and bringing back some memories and chatting about what's been going on.
Actually, where did it go? I think I deleted it.
You deleted it. This is why I have Bruce around. This is like comedy without intent.
I was playing so many other things that.
You look good though. He went and changed. He came on about 10 minutes ago and he said, "Wow, you look really hot," and not in a good way. He had like a sweater and then another sweater. Did you find it? Okay.
Well, yeah. What I'll do is I'll queue up the one we did. That's actually here.
Bruce is actually a video guy, so don't let him fool you by this. He's kind of doing there. I think he's got it queued up. There we go.
Queued up. So go in.
There we go.
Advisor,
hang on.
Himmelblau hour is a reality.
People are connecting on Blab, but taking it offline as well.
We talked about business and marketing and social media. I had to pick 3.
I see it. It's like a repeat of 1992 again.
The weird thing is I'm having lunch. This guy walks into the bar.
Oh boy, here comes the bar joke.
As a businesswoman, I got to say monetization is kind of the king. So I totally get it. Props to you, Bruce. That's what I say.
It's beautiful. I love it. I'm jelly.
I have no pants on. It's the green screen. No, and I got the side cam. We love this community. We're here to support it in any way we can. There's Joel doing his good stuff. He's just
just the hot air.
You are,
Strike.
I'll only say this one time. You are the fruit of my loins.
That's the elevator. That's it. We're getting off that floor. With that, Joe, thank you very much.
And there it was, all in a matter of a minute. Thank you for pulling that together for us, Bruce. That's a nice flip back. And I think we're gonna bring in actually two folks, if it makes sense to do so. We got a lot of flexibility here with StreamYard. Thank you, StreamYard, for being a platform that has really continued to invest in the idea of actually doing some shows and doing some live streaming and allowing us to do a lot of the stuff that you're seeing here. I'd like to bring in Lindsay Bladger's merping at us. Thank you, Lindsay, for being here. Joe is also going to be showing up. There he is. Greetings. And in the meantime, I'd like to bring in none other than Michael Stelzner and Joel Comm. If Bruce, you can bring them to the stage right up. And there he is. There he is. There they are. Joel,
Hey,
let's hear your voice.
Do you want to hear what's the Bodenweiser
know.
in Himmelblau?
Yep.
This is
Together
true.
again.
This is true, but you're a
See,
little
guys.
digitized over there.
I am the digitalized
You're
one.
very digitized. I'm not liking your face very much right now. Stelzner's coming through 10 by 10. I don't know. He's just-
I'm in Puerto Rico. The bandwidth.
come on.
I
Are
think
you
we
really?
maybe you could show that one shot of me and Joel if you guys are able to share that from 2015 on
Yeah, we'll
Blab.
see if
That would
Bruce
be-
can pull this off. He is the video master right now, so we'll see if he can. Joel, is that fire helping you stay warm there?
Sorry, this content's not available right now.
Oh, do you want me to share it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Bring
so.
it up. Let's see what you
All
got.
right, let me see if I can do that. Let's see here. Share screen.
Yep.
Window. Here we go.
We have the technology.
And
No, actually,
you guys
not the
have- you
window,
guys have
but
to add
the
it.
you have to do the tab.
Yep,
Oh, there
I
you
got
go.
it.
Okay.
Look at that. First of all,
Gosh.
I have no gray hair in that shot. Or let me
Wow.
rephrase. I've got just a few. And Joel, I don't know. You're probably wearing a do good stuff hat there.
Let's maybe. And James Altucher and Chris Brogan.
Yep. And that is literally, that was September 1st, 2015.
Wow.
Pretty crazy, huh?
Look like kids.
Little babies. They're little bitty. They're so cute.
Here's Joel doing good stuff.
Yeah, Joel, you only had 527, whatever that number is. Is that the number of followers you had back then or something like that?
Yeah, that was my IQ then, but it's about 50 now. So
It dropped another 50 points.
yeah, at least. At least. Mike, you got gray fast. I mean, I've been going slow here. I've got the skunk thing going on, but you're like,
Yeah, dude, running a business will do that to you, my friend. I mean,
during
like,
COVID.
I mean, like, I could fake it and make it look like I'm not turning gray, but I'm embracing the gray.
No, embrace it. The gray. Here's what I say. I don't care what color it turns, as long as it doesn't turn loose. That's all.
Well, I hear that, my man.
Yeah, I think Joel's always had the hair. And actually, here's a clip from 2015.
She's going to be the special featured guest. But, she said, I'm not getting any sleep. I'm doing too much Blab. I've heard several people on Blab talking about being addicted to Blab. So tell me about Blab addiction, your state of that, and whether you think that's a good thing or not.
Didn't Robert Palmer write a song? Might as well face it. You're addicted to Blab.
Yes.
Had a bunch of women dancing behind him with red lipstick and playing
Lights are
guitars
on and you're
stuff.
not home.
I think Brian G. I brought you in here too, right?
Yeah, it's all your fault, man. Everything was going good. I had a life and everything. I got things done. I was productive. I was a member of the Universe Society. Now I'm just a member of the Blab community.
The Blabosphere.
There you
That's
go.
pretty cool.
So
Where's
is there
Enzo?
any-
That's what I want to know. Where's Enzo?
You are the only one that can bring Enzo here.
Oh,
His in-laws have invaded, or vice versa, and that's the word we got.
Well, he's going to be a daddy soon. I mean,
Soon? I thought it already happened.
Wait, did it happen? Did I miss it?
I
Did
don't
she
know.
pop?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think
No,
so.
I think we would have seen it on the interwebs by now.
Yeah. I
I
don't
forgot
think we
about
have
it.
a little baby Schmidt pants yet, but it's on the way.
We do have some stuff from Amy though, don't we, Bruce?
Yes, actually, bring up a few more comments. Yeah, but here is Amy introducing Blab to the webosphere.
Thought they couldn't come up with sillier words for a social network. What's up, socials? Happy Monday. Today we're talking about how to get started with Blab to get more eyeballs on your brand. Whether today is your very first day or you're trying to improve what you've been doing over there already, we're going to Blab.im to figure out how we can leverage this live streaming platform for brand awareness. I mean, let's just get over the name first, okay? Because it's just silly. But it also makes a heck of a lot of sense. So that's why my first tip is that before you get on Blab for marketing and just turn the webcam on, you should really be there as a viewer first. The very cool thing about that is you might turn the webcam on a lot sooner than you thought, because you can easily jump into a video chat with any existing Blab that's going on. You can also just hang out in the written chat. There's so many options to be a part of a community just by getting into a room or getting into a Blab. Get acquainted.
There you go.
Yeah. So those, I know everybody here has been to Blab, but those, we're exposing a whole lot of new generation to who weren't there around 6 years ago. 6 years ago, I guess in internet years is like an infinity. Eternity.
Pretty close.
Yeah, if you share my screen again, I've got a picture of the very first Blab that I believe I ever did, even though I know Joel was the one that turned me onto it. But this is Vincenzo and Amy before they were a couple.
With Subi.
And Subi. Yeah, exactly. Subi Zimmerman. So it was so much fun back then.
Now it's just Zoom calls.
Yeah, I mean, it's like there's something special about it. Clubhouse is probably the closest recent iteration of this kind of experience. But man, I remember, Joel, remember you were doing these kind of talk show kind of things where you had this speaker, you know, that had lights on it and you were playing different songs and stuff.
Yeah,
like
we would do live karaoke, but Enzo and I did Blab Talk Live every week. And we even had a jingle. I wonder if I could find that anywhere.
Remember you got Chewbacca Mom on your Blab?
Yeah. We had Chewbacca
Mom. She ended up
on.
coming to social media marketing world.
Yeah. I got to check my Dropbox and see if I've got it. I probably have it on a backup drive somewhere, but somebody did a song for us and we played it in, and it was on a Blab Talk Live that, you know, Cliff and Bruce were there so often that I don't know what it was, but something about their names, Bodenweiser and Himmelblau. I thought, this sounds like a perfect talk show. You guys should do a show.
There it was.
And then a show
birth
was
from your loins.
From my loins to all of the Blabosphere. I'm not sure if it was a gift or not.
No, we aren't either.
Well, fascinatingly enough, I started the social media marketing, the morning social media marketing talk show on Blab, and it's still going to this day. So believe it or not, it's not on Blab. Now we're using StreamYard and we're simulcasting it across the socials, but it was where it was birthed on a Saturday morning. So
a Saturday baby.
One of the many things that I think Joel got me into. I think you were the one that dragged me into that, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm sure that I did. I drag you kicking and screaming to all the things, and now you've got a crypto business show. It only took you 3 years to start paying attention, and then a year to.
That's my general thing. Generally, I don't listen to Joel unless, you know, he tells me 15 times, and then I listen.
Yeah.
So, Michael, are you on Twitter yet? I know Joel wrote a book about that.
I don't know what that is. Just kidding.
Used to be a thing. Now it's.
Well, it's the thing in the crypto world.
It is. In fact, I would say that NFTs and crypto saved Twitter, made it worthwhile again, in my humble opinion.
Is there such a thing as a Joel Comm humble opinion? That's the next thing to bring up.
Only if I say it's humble.
Oh,
if I state it's humble, then
nobody else has said that. In
I'm
Joel's
so
humble
proud.
opinion, he said,
"Yeah, I'm so
never
proud
heard
of
it from
that.
anybody else."
Yeah,
beautiful thing.
So I'm just
we got a whole bunch of people. Thanks for bringing those comments up. We've got a bunch of people over on YouTube. I don't think Facebook is Facebook even working anymore. Does it Bookface thing work?
I've been off of Facebook for over a year now, and I've never been happier. I'm gone. I don't pay any attention to it. I don't bring it up. I deleted the apps from my phone. My goal is to get away from everything Mark Zuckerberg because he's evil.
He's evil. Tell us how you really feel.
He's extremely
but come
evil.
on, he's starting the metaverse, isn't he, Joel?
I hope that
he is the metaverse.
I'm afraid that too many people are going to pay attention to it, but there will be better alternatives.
Yeah,
that won't suck your soul and sell you.
I think we should have a moment of silence, Joel, for people who have come down with COVID and passed on from COVID and every other thing since we have last talked about people who've passed on. I think that would be a good thing. We'll call it 10 seconds of silence because that's about what the internet can tolerate these days. So shh. And to those of us left behind who had to do all the grieving, people that left us, damn you. All right. We've appreciated them being here while they were here, and their thoughts and memories are with us, and we moving on, still kicking. So there are a lot of people who are sick today. There's the Lounge Network, also known as Carlos Phoenix. I'm sure he'll be on screen later on. We do have an after party. Don't forget, everybody, don't get all wigged out about us people up here. And this side of things, we have an after party when things get crazy and wild. So stay tuned for that. That is a different link from this. We'll tune you in on that if you need it if you have to leave and want that, we can put it in the chat along the way. Bruce has those things queued up.
I want to know what you two guys are doing now. Like,
yeah, we talk once a year.
Yeah,
on February 1st.
I don't mean what you're doing together. I mean, what are you respect? We want to know, where are they now?
I guess that's a good thing. Now, where are you, Joel? You said you're down south somewhere.
Yeah, I live in Puerto Rico.
It's not south.
It's not south? It's not south of you? I'm not south of you?
No, I'm in Chile. Am I below you or?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you are below me. No, I'm south of where I was. I moved last April.
Okay, just for the tax benefit.
And the beaches, the water is 60 seconds outside my door. So.
Well, you call them beaches anyway.
Yeah, I love the beach.
It's not like you. It must be the sun or the warmth or something getting to his brain. So what am I doing? I'm doing the same thing I've always been doing. It's helping people navigate the digital world in different ways. Help them kind of get comfortable with this kind of space if it ever really re-gels outside of Zoom and the alternative for getting together in person, but also continuing to take care of people on their computers remotely so that they stay out of trouble or keep their shit going and still work. So it's working fine through the pandemic. I sit in this chair or stand up from my house here in the mountains, and I'm very pleased to do so. I'll show you guys my, I got a new cam. This is my Elgato face cam. What do you think, Joel? You good?
It's clear.
I can see all
there's the hickory sticks. If you guys don't remember those from last time, that's
whoa, too close.
Oh, whoa, too much cliff. So there you go. All right, zoom me back out. So I live here in this log cabin, and it has been upgraded and all that. So that's it. That's about what I do. And we're also launching a thing called Communify Live. And we'll get that in the side chat at some point, I'm sure. That is going to help people kind of come together and figure out how to get into the next decade or two alive and well, and maybe even thriving. So we're here to help people helping others support other people, helping other people help other people. Now, the whole idea is to save the planet from humanity. And then maybe if we save humanity, we're good. So that's my spiel. Bruce, what have you been up to?
So I guess I'm doing my part to save the planet. I bought an electric car last year. And it's really nice. It's really quiet. And so my wife was looking for a Mustang because she wanted something fun and snazzy, but we ended up with a Tesla instead. We really like it. Other than that, I've been pretty much sitting here in this spot, producing live streams for other people. Those people who are afraid to push the buttons or don't really want to bother pushing the buttons themselves. They just have the message. I know Michael and Joel, you're both technically savvy, but if you decided you wanted to, or some person like you who has a big influence, big following, don't want to be distracted by all these comments, then you just grab a guy like me. And so a friend of mine has been doing virtual or remote live streaming of funerals. He hooked up with a couple of funeral homes. And so when he's double or triple booked, he calls me and I help him out. But
Do the embalming part or the...
No, just the live streaming of it.
Oh, kind of slow moving, right?
Yeah, well, people don't want to come out to the funeral homes or to the churches. So live streaming has been around, especially 2-3 years before any of this even happened. But I think it's picked up quite a bit because people don't want to travel. And it's better for the family. I mean, if you're in Puerto Rico and someone dear to you passes away in Chicago, you're not going to fly up if they're not that close. So and then lastly, I'm working on a documentary about American Indians and their treaties of the Midwest. And that's something that this producer brought me in on to help him shoot that.
Busy guy you are.
Yep. I guess one last thing. We're relaunching this one stream called Indie Film Nation. Back in the 2006 to 2012, we went to like Sundance, Slamdance, Cannes, Chicago International Film Festivals, and introduced filmmakers or interviewed filmmakers. And we just started up last week when Sundance and Slamdance closed to in-person screenings. So again, this live streaming made it so much easier to connect with people anywhere in the country and do a quick interview, as opposed to trying to coordinate their schedule and your schedule and making sure the equipment's all set up. You just walk in, push a button here, they're on camera, and that's actually, we're starting to post those tomorrow because Sundance just ended and Slamdance is ending next week.
There you have it.
So stay tuned to this YouTube channel.
There you go. Subscribe. Punch the like.
Yeah, I think I hit my my lifelong goal of 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, you can retire now.
It only took me 10 years.
I hear that.
It's an exponential thing. It'll only be another 10 years and you have 2,000.
Yep. Well, I think it's Moore's law.
Linear.
Yes, Moore's law. Every 18 months you double. So, because 18 months ago it was around 500.
Who else would like to join the party up here?
We've got a couple of people here who've tuned in. We can bring on both Stacy and Leland.
All right.
There you go.
Bam, bam, bam. And you thought we could only do 4.
That's right.
Is 6 the cap on StreamYard?
No, it's actually 10.
Oh my gosh, pack them in.
It's 10 now. What's up, Mr. Comm?
But I think after a while you kind of lose that.
Let me check out before we jump into our new guest. Am I like choppy? It looks like I'm choppy.
No, you're just swaying back and forth.
I know I'm swaying, but it seems like on my screen it's choppy. I don't know why.
And I've got crappy lighting tonight.
Is that a real background or is that your trailer?
Tilt your camera down a little bit.
That is actually the same innards of our trailer that we have in the yard. So I thought I'll use that.
Before it burned.
Oh, you're bad.
I am bad. Well, speaking of bad, Leland Best is here.
That's right. I'm here. I made it.
Glad
bad as ever
I'm
and always
glad
in
to
trouble.
see Leland here.
He's got the pipes, man. We can't compete with him.
No, just hanging out. I got an invite late, and I figured, God, why not? I mean, it was
like God has almost struck you with lightning there.
Yeah, he tends to get close shots at me every time now and then, but hasn't hit me directly yet. I'm thankful for that.
Wow.
How's everybody been? Last time I saw you was number what? Back in 2018, I did one of these. So
yeah, I think that's kind of gave me the idea. I saw your reunion back in 2018.
those video clips from Get Vocal. Yeah, they've been around the block a few times. It was a good party. It's nice to see everybody in the chat. So I see a bunch of folks I invited as well. It's good to see you all. Joel, nice to see you.
Got a bunch of people over there.
Sure. Yeah. And Mike as well.
Jeez, Sydney, thanks a lot. Those would be the Himmelblau and nobody reunion.
Licking each other. We're all licking each other. There we go. I can touch.
So Leland, do you have, what's your favorite memory of the Blab days?
Oh, you got to admit, it was, part of the show that we did was every day. I mean, 10 a.m. Jonathan and I would come out here 5 days a week and put show material. Jonathan primarily put the material together. I always showed up late as a co-host and just tried to pique interest in the other side of things. I was kind of the protagonist of the show most of the time. But I think it was one show that we did was So You Want to Be a Co-Host. And we had, I think, and I was doing that one alongside of Tim that day. All of rock star Tim and Tim Gillette. He and I sat down for less than an hour, I think it was, and we had over 600 people show up that day just because they'd never, done their own show and they wanted to know how to do a show. So it was kind of the kickoff for a lot of those folks. And I just got a real warm spot in my heart watching everybody kind of come to that show and learn how to do their own broadcast. And then from there, we've seen people just explode over the last 5 years. It's insane.
We actually, Bruce, we saw that when we were flipping through the Blab stuff earlier. I saw it was actually on YouTube.
So was it on?
So You Want to Be a Co-Host? I did see that flipping through. Joel, you comfortable over there? You look a little.
I'm good.
distracted.
I'm multitasking.
Good. Look for some stuff. Yeah, I know you've got the stuff over there. You got your Dropbox.
I've got stuff. It's on a backup drive. Put away somewhere. If you really want me to go search it out, I will, but it's not on this computer.
Okay.
At least it maybe made it to Puerto Rico. So
I will go look.
Look at that. There he goes. All right. So we will let him go look. He's got the good stuff, and he's good. Once he's got it on the screen, it's quick. Oh man. So what, Michael, you good? You still with us? Everything good over there? All right. Hang with us there. If you want to drop down to the back.
I probably have about 10 more minutes, and then I gotta get home to the fam.
Right. Jump in. We have a lot of people in the chat going crazy over there.
Yeah, so
I am going to jump out. I'm going to come back to my video. All right.
So Joe, those who don't know, is Joe is actually the man behind the scenes of our show for the entire 3 or 4 month period that we were on, from February 2nd until Blab pretty much shut down. So Leland, I think Joel is trying to scratch your ear.
Is he? Careful. Careful. Like that finger out.
This is for the after show, Joe. Not for now.
He's just trying to stick a finger.
Joe,
what's up, guys?
You're gonna do that. Wet it first.
What's that microphone?
Yeah, here's a little clip I've got. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear the audio on this. Probably not, but you may.
I can't hear a damn thing.
You may. This was Tim and I on Blab that day.
Oh, there he is.
Can you guys hear that?
It's not the dead rock star, by the way.
You can actually share your screen if you go down to share screen and then share the tab. You can play it that way.
I think I know.
Remember those guys?
I'll be back.
Tim Gillette, is that his last name?
Yeah, Tim Gillette.
Yep.
See, we were even giving him some kudos that day. Okay, so you get the idea. That was the format we had. What was it? 640 by 360. There wasn't much room you could fit 4 of us out there.
Leland, how are you feeling, brother?
I'm doing good.
Good, man.
Doing well. Got out of surgery last week, so
I've been following your statuses. So
for those who don't know, I had a kidney stone about this big in my kidney. I had to have operated on.
Dude, I would have passed that thing. That would have been such an experience just to shoot that thing.
Did they actually do that vibrating thing to break it up?
No, they didn't do the sonic. They just went right up there with a tube and took a laser and did some Star Wars exploratory surgery inside.
Dude, I got a shot
Blew it
back.
to
That would have
pieces.
just been.
That's crazy.
Didn't feel a thing, no incisions, no anything. Because normally they go into your back. They come straight in your back, especially when it's in your kidney, like it was in my case. They would have had to go straight in because it was 1.5 centimeters, which biggest one you'll ever pass is like 5 millimeters or 6 millimeters.
Yeah, Joe.
Three times that.
Yes, Clifford.
You know that your microphone is not hot.
My microphone is not hot.
You're talking through something else. I don't know what it is. It's not that microphone.
You know what it is? I know exactly what it is.
Of course you do. You just need to be tickled. He's a little tickled.
How the hell are you?
It might be better. I'm not sure.
Well.
I think you're I think you're fooling us now.
Looky what we have here.
Hello, Michael.
Is that real? Were you just doing that?
Top of the morning, Governor. So good to see you. Is this the Salt and Pepper Club? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in the wrong place. Goodbye. Have a lovely day. Joking.
Wow, you're pretty good.
No, I'm not.
I don't know. So I heard you moved, Cliff.
Stacy Braiuca.
Joe Burke.
She's there.
How in Sam Hill Tarnation hell are you?
I am not bad.
Good.
Not bad. I am glad to see everyone. I'm glad to see Leland. I have been watching as well and sending my thoughts.
Yeah, I see a lot. I saw a lot of comments, and thanks for all of you who did leave those thoughts for me.
You know, that's one of the things I think that I mean, you know, I've been in communities before Blab and obviously after Blab. But there's something about this community you can miss. Like, you could not talk to somebody for months for various reasons, personal or otherwise, and still pick up where you left off. And that community was created. It was I don't know what exactly did it for that.
We spent a lot of time together, and that was every day for what, at least 2 years.
Oh, the all-nighters?
A year and a half straight.
With Cliff and Joe DJing all-nighters.
Oh. And that was like after COVID hit, we did the same thing in Zoom with a big group of AV techs and hooked up with some folks and did a broadcast called Office Hours that we've been doing daily for 2 years now. I've stepped away from it over the last several months, but I'm still with the band. We created a band
That's at like really early in the morning, though, isn't it?
No, that is the show.
Office Hours, yeah.
Yeah, Office Hours is. But the band gets together like once a week, and we set up our own tracks, and we just basically send stems through emails and back and forth over G Drive, and we produce songs. And we just did a video recently. We got another one coming out at the end of the month that's an original, and then we've got another cover that we're going to do that's finishing up alongside of it. So it's been really fun.
If you don't know it already, look up a software called Jam Kazam.
Yeah, there's another one that just came out we're going to try too.
That awkward moment when you realize you're the youngest one here.
Are you really?
Yep.
Oh crap!
No,
you are
you
the
can't
baby.
be.
It's okay. It's quite all right. But
You got more flair than all of us put together.
I digress.
So before Michael leaves, I want to pull this up. This is a oops.
Wow.
It should have been on the front. Do we have a
overlay?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna.
The good news is I found a drive and a cable, but it's not connecting to my PC. So I'm going to go to my Mac and see if it's a Mac format. So, BRB.
Things don't connect to PCs. Are you kidding?
I'm curious what this Jam Kazam thing is you mentioned, Stacy.
It's a software that musicians can use to literally jam together. And my brother and a set of musicians here in Kansas City had a show they started right after COVID that they had the AV techs and they were using Jam Kazam and Zoom because Zoom does not do the audio well enough.
Right.
But Jam Kazam didn't do the video and the pushing out. So they used a setup where they had the video came in through Zoom and the audio and everything came in through Jam Kazam.
I love the pushing out part.
I knew that was going to come up.
Yeah, so this is what I'm about to pull up.
Holy grids.
So this is kind of like Stelzner came in what August with Alex Kahn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Alex.
The timeline.
Alex. So wait, it actually started in April, huh?
That's what it says. The Slack era.
Or August.
Oh, I see.
Oh, it started in April. Yeah.
It says April.
Yeah.
And then I think it launched kind of mid-June.
I couldn't remember exactly. I didn't come out until November of that year. It was by the time I got right at the end of the marketing golden, right at the beginning of the Arab invasion that we started.
I think it was somewhere there in September, October, maybe.
I'm hearing music in the background. I just can't quite figure that out. But
I'm not hearing
real music.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like I'm like sitting here. I'm like, what is
it's not crickets or something.
What's the name of the guy that we used to interface with that was the co-founder of it? You know what I'm talking about? He went on to Sean, yeah.
Sean, yeah.
Yeah, so now, he's doing this awesome podcast called My First Million.
Oh, is he?
And, he's doing it with Sam, the guy that founded The Hustle. and they sold that to oh my gosh, HubSpot for like $35 million or something like that. So Sean started the podcast. Sam came in a little bit later, but it's a really great show, really about like, it's called My First Million, but it's fascinating because Sean, you know, when Clubhouse came out, put this big tweet thread out saying Clubhouse wasn't going to work because of his experience with Blab. So
Michael, can we unpack the interfacing part again?
Interfacing?
Yeah, you said we're interfacing.
Did I say interfacing?
You did. I just wanted to unpack that.
What
I'm
was the
sorry.
context? I don't even remember.
I'm pulling out a Roy Montero moment there, guys. It's a
But you're
long
on camera.
It's a long I'm
supposed to turn your
obviously
camera off.
not Roy Montero. No, he's actually on Clubhouse right now, guys. Did you know that?
Is it?
He belongs there.
Perfect platform for him.
No, no face, right?
No face. Faceless wonder.
Oh, but anyway.
Lindsay's right. We unpacked so many things on Blab. We unpacked so many things that we all know each other intimately enough that we can't let go of each other, even if we ever wanted to.
I've seen too many people in their underwear, that's for sure. There's no doubt about that.
Wasn't there some crazy guy that came on there that was like hated by the tech industry or the financial industry, and it kind of got a lot of
The
negative
pharmaceutical industry.
Oh, yeah.
That would be the,
Yeah,
Scarelli.
right here, right after
Scarelli.
we
Martin
started, it was
Scarelli.
Martin Scarelli.
Oh yeah, that was kind of the beginning of the end. It seems.
That's
you
right.
know?
yeah, he brought in the troll
The
factory.
beginning of the end.
Do you have the
Martin
picture
Shkreli.
there,
And
Bruce? That
People
was
being
done?
doxxed.
That's
Yeah.
yeah, that was when he was in lockdown at the house with the thing around his ankle, and he couldn't leave his apartment because he's under federal house arrest. So
And
he,
I believe naked women and stuff on that screen, probably.
there was so
One
much.
month,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, there was so much of that crazy stuff in the background.
Welcome back, Joel. You're clearly on a different machine.
Hello, Joe Comm.
I'm on my Mac, and I did find an old drive that only has video on it. But what I found, I mean, I've got a ton of Blabs. I like everything that I saved is on here, but I have the opening theme song with one of them. So I'm going to see if I can open it
Your
up.
audio gonna work?
We'll find out in a minute. Does audio sharing work on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
If
Should
you're not wearing headsets, it'll probably work.
share and
Let's try it and see what happens.
click the
Video
right thing.
file.
I'm
Share
plugged in,
video
big
file.
boy.
Hang on, I'm looking.
Give
you
it
don't
to
have
me.
it, I think I can find it.
Drop a little magic.
Joe, are you like literally like a vocal, like,
Yeah.
you know, like I don't know, Mel Blanc or whatever the heck that guy's name was? You like the man of 1,000 voices?
You want some popsicles, Michael? You want to come in my freezer? I've got some for you. Won't you come down here in my basement? How about I show you a thing or two?
The late night ill voices.
Do Sling Blade. We like that one.
You got any
Okay.
French fries?
Can you guys see this?
I don't think somebody has to bring it up. I think.
Okay.
Interface it.
Getting
More
it.
interfaces.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live. Blam, 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 Blab Talk Live.
It's your Halloween edition.
Tonight, coming from the depths of Pennsylvania, Mr. Joe Comm, Vincenzo Blabbing. Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live, Blab Talk Live. Blam, 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 Blab Talk Live. What surprises do we have in store for them tonight, Mr.
I don't know. So
Ideally, we never stop growing, and so your
There's
beautiful
50.
journey is just beginning.
Oh, just beginning. This is comfortable for me. Biggest blessing.
Music all the time.
No, but not in this. This is like a frenzy.
Okay,
It's a
just
frenzy.
slide, just
Or
slide
is it
for
the-
me.
or is
Just
it the
slide.
blog?
Make me.
Joel, are you randomly fast forwarding?
yeah, I'm just clicking through, and but, I can't find.
That was great, dude. Who did that song?
I don't even remember. Somebody did it for us, and a fan did it, and I loved it, and that was our intro song.
Moon shadows in the house.
Nice. Well, I
Well,
got to jet you guys. Thank you so much for doing this. It's been really awesome too.
Thanks for dropping in.
it's
Thank
so
you.
lovely
Lovely
having
having you here tonight, Mr. Michael.
Bye, everyone.
There he
Bye,
goes.
sweet cheeks.
Michael Stelzner outro.
Here he
Yes. One man, one mission.
I miss him already.
That's gray hair on the screen.
Not me.
No, I know.
Come on, Joe, catch up.
Pointed that out, Joe.
Can't do it, man.
He
You'll
shaves
get
off
there.
the gray on the side, see?
I do not shave off the gray. Come on now. What are you
all.
talking about?
Look at
I don't
this.
use that hair
Beautiful.
flip for men stuff.
Wish I had a watermelon.
You guys missed the fun. I moved here in April, but starting last October all the way through, I want to say January of this year, I did not cut my hair, and I have to show you how long it got here because I was officially ponytail guy.
Dude, you should go man bun.
I
Could have.
Well, I mean, you know.
Oh, God. Those are the guys
Yeah,
who
look
see
at that. See,
transfer station.
Dude, that's sexy right there. I don't care who you are.
It got really long. That's me in the barber chair right before.
Man.
And this is the small dog that I left on the floor.
Nice. Wow.
There he is.
Still barking.
Well, I'm actually. There you go.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
that.
It's
Yeah,
nice.
I'm getting-
I don't know
getting-
what that is. What do they call that, Joe?
It's the Joe Burke.
That's what I was thinking.
It's said as one word though. The Joe Burke.
Joe Burke.
Joe Burke.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Cliff's got a new haircut there too.
Yeah, this is the Floby look. I did this
Which one?
yesterday. I was going to the transfer station, and the guy actually at the transfer station said, "Get your ears lowered." I said, "Dude, you actually recognize that?" Sheesh, that's how often I go out.
Dude, that's a good Floby.
Yeah,
You know, hair that thing really sucks.
it does, and really well.
Great.
I like it.
I'm here all night, ladies and gentlemen.
So I've got a couple more Blab things I pulled up. There's Joel. You're talking about how you get so many notifications from Blab through Twitter that you just have to.
A couple people sent me DMs on Twitter telling me to jump on, so just want to come hang out with you guys.
Good to have. Yeah, I mean, so I'll throw the conversation a little bit in the Twitter, and that obviously is one of the features you guys have done really well, Brittany, is this. And thank you, anybody that wants to tell a little bird on the left side there about what's going on. I'm glad the buzz is out there, Carlos. We're doing good.
Yeah, it's really cool when you see now that, you know, the cross-pollination effect, right? So I'll be on Facebook, I'll be on Twitter, and just everyone's sharing links, and you can't miss a Blab, even if you tried to. And I had to turn off the I had to turn off the notifications on my iPhone just because I was getting pinged all the time. But you know, now folks are hitting you up on Twitter DM, and you're constantly seeing and streaming tweets. So it's really amazing to see that take off.
So are there any other platforms that actually do that these days, or was Blab pretty much original in the fact that you're so inundated with content that you and being addicted to Blab, you were compelled to join a conversation? Does Clubhouse do that? I mean, is Clubhouse kind of plateaued?
Well, it's just audio, and it's kind of plateaued, and now Spaces is a thing. And I don't know, Blab was just a unique beast at the right time for a community. Like nobody's been able to catch that lightning in a bottle again. It just hasn't happened with any other platform. And I'm not saying there aren't communities that meet up on video, but there was just something magical that this unleashed for us, that we were all just like, got a Blab. I'm antisocial now. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't even want to talk to y'all.
That makes how many of us? 6 of us?
You still doing the bad podcast for the Bitcoin?
Doing 2 bad crypto podcasts a week and 2 nifty shows a week. We have we launched the world's first NFT podcast a year ago, summer, and we're in like episode 140 of that one. So
just got a potato.
Been busy. Joe just transformed.
Yeah, that's about all we had to do.
The Anna and a potato.
Yeah,
it's an old Blab.
He's very talented that way.
That's the way it rolls,
I don't
man.
think that's a potato. I think it's a rock, and I think she's actually licking it.
Oh my God!
Oh no!
Yeah, speaking of that,
wow!
Wow.
What?
There's a bucket to barf in.
Some things, man. Some things.
I'm traumatized.
Dude, you just can't get past those things. It's
No.
crazy. It's like, what is happening here?
You just had to rip that wound open, didn't you? Just,
You know it, man. You know it. It's just it. I'm looking through some of these old files here. It's just hilarious. I got a really good one of Preto here. He's
Yeah, I'm surprised at how
I
many
could go
Blabs are
digging.
still
I gotta-
available.
That's I was.
I love that dude.
Has he got his how to live with a big dick book on any of those? You remember that one? He used to pull out that orange book all the time. How to live with a big dick. It was like, oh my god,
dude, he's hilarious. I freaking love Preto.
Yeah, we worked together a lot. Actually, we kind of pivoted into big event production after COVID hit. We were doing the last event we just did in December was for the Public Health Institute's overdose crisis.
Oh,
So we had 40 speakers going through Zoom and broadcasting that out to the world. We've done that 2 years in a row, but that's going to change. Other things going on too. Definitely took us into another level of broadcasting after that.
I just did a search on my YouTube channel, and I'm actually surprised. It's kind of funny. What's here? Let me see if I can pull this up for you guys.
The floating head.
Leland and
Floating cliff.
Himmelblau and too many heads of me.
Yeah. I got a bunch of old stuff too. I got about 100 videos here.
yeah. I was able to actually snag quite a bit of media before that thing went down.
Yeah.
And I got one quick little thing here that I'm gonna let Leland share. Well, go ahead, Leland. You're good.
This
Oh,
is,
no,
this
I
is
didn't
my
have
screen
anything
you're
yet.
looking
Oh,
at.
is it? Okay, sorry about that.
This is on my YouTube channel, and what's really funny is Blab is not going away. News from Blab HQ.
5 years ago.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
Right.
But Sean came on the show and he told us, we had a community meeting, and it wasn't long after that. I mean, let's see what actual date was this, because it was like August.
That's May. Looks like.
This was May 20th, and it was
Wow.
August 12th, I want to say, that they shut it down.
3 months
About
later.
6 months or 6 weeks later.
Yeah, this
It
was
wasn't
the
very long
last.
A
after
little
that.
more than 6 weeks.
That's crazy, man.
But there's a bunch of them here that somehow, I don't know if those are
Still there.
Blab or not, but
Hey, Patricia Murray, what's
Yeah,
up?
if you do a search for Blab Days on Google, sometimes you'll find a bunch of really unique pictures from back in the day too that just show up.
haven't seen JS.
He's around.
Of course he is. He's always around.
He's supposed to be.
Exactly.
He's supposed to be spherical if you look at him from the top. But this is, that was one of our the Blab on top of Blab things where we just connected a bunch of Blabs together. I don't know if you saw that one coming through.
It's a multi-Blab.
Getting kicked out.
This one in particular is one of my most loved moments on the platform is when I got the founder of Blue Man Group, Chris Wink, on with an interview. So he's one of the original co-founders of Blue Man Group, and I got him on Blab. So I
Bruce,
have
you and I are just
what's going on there, Bruce?
Well,
Bruce,
I'm basically zooming in.
Thank you,
and
man.
then Cliff is zooming in at the exact same time.
No, it's all
And
good.
so he's unzooming.
So it was really cool to have a Grammy Award winner and Grammy nominated artist on the platform. That was just an awesome memory of mine as well.
So there's one time that Robbins,
Tony.
Yeah, Anthony
Robbins was interviewed.
Who was it got
Anthony-
brought him in?
Anthony Conklin.
Conklin.
Conklin, yeah. Okay.
We had a few. Who was the reality show guys, the couple that we had on Blab Talk? Heidi and do you remember that? Heidi Montag?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you guys remember that we had that reality show couple?
Vaguely, yeah.
Heidi and something or other. They were, I don't know, they were on some show or
I don't
another.
remember the guy.
And we had, what's his name? The guy from Survivor that still does a podcast. He was on like really early Survivor. I can't remember I can't remember. I don't remember my own name most of the time. I have to look on my driver's license and go, really? That's all?
That's what happens when you're at the beach all day.
Well, Cliffy, I'm gonna bounce, man.
Hey.
I gotta go. I gotta be somewhere at 10 o'clock on a quick Zoom call.
There you
But,
go.
man. I appreciate you for inviting me. It's good to see Joel, and Leland and Stacy and Mr. Bruce Himmelblau. Love you guys, man. I'm so glad that we can stay connected and that we can every year come together and do what we do. Just keep doing it, man. Y'all look great. Y'all look fantastic. And I will see you soon.
You look marvelous.
I do the sweetest things. I'm gonna clear out the space as well, guys. Bodenweiser und Himmelblau, thank you so much for including me once again in the reunion show. I'd be very pleased to have another reunion next year. As long as you guys do it, if I could show up, I'll be here and take up space, because it's actually one of the things I do best. Is take.
That's what we said. How can we get to really take a lot of space and air out of the room? Joel Comm.
And next year, I will pull Enzo in and say,
"Yeah, haven't seen him in a while."
Well, actually,
and his wife, bring his wife with him.
Yeah, here's real quick for those who.
Yes, yay! I've never met Jet, but we talked and chatted it up.
Hey, Jet, are you in
Yes,
Boston?
we're in Boston right now. Here's with a friend of mine. Some people might know. That's Vincenzo Landino.
Vincenzo.
Kim and Debra. Hi, Kim and Debra. Yeah. Hey.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Vincenzo. I know of you, but I don't know you. Say hi to Joel when you see him.
That's right. Yeah, we just got through seeing Joel host a live blab in his truck here. So that was great. Right on stage.
I was supposed to pop on that. Oh, poo.
Oh, poo.
Oh, poo.
So great to see those faces. When we on the move to Puerto Rico, we saw Kim. We stopped through Florida for a month, and she's in Tampa with her family. So we got to see her. And I'm hoping, I don't know who else is going to San Diego for Social Media Marketing World, but Mike has asked me to do the closing keynote this year. And we're going to talk all about Web3 and the future of marketing. Blow some minds. So hope to see you guys out there. If not, then see you back here.
There you go.
Either way, it goes
Look at
there. There it
That'll
is.
stick in your memory for the night.
Oh my gosh, no nightmares. So long.
I was trying to find some with Nadim with no shirt on. I haven't been able to locate any of those videos yet, but that was probably. I think I found Nazim with no shirt on in Blabs 20% of the time at least.
So, Leland, with the picture behind you,
Yes.
how many can you actually identify?
I couldn't go through them by name probably anymore and actually recognize everyone, but I'm sure if you guys want to pull through it and
I know Cliff
look
is in
around
there
a little
somewhere.
bit, there's a lot of folks in there. It's not on the screen share, of course, but who is it that put this image together? Because I can't remember the name of the person who drew it. Yeah, it's down in the lower right corner there.
Yeah, Caroline.
Caroline, that's right. Yes. So yeah, we got Bread. I see. It's kind of like what's that one with the little lollipop in her hand? Where I see Tommy and JC and Jenny. They're all there. I'm actually one of the people that didn't show up in this picture.
I would say I'm not in it.
Nope. Jonathan Tripp managed to get his image in there. I know Joel Comm's on here. Cliff, you're in here. Yeah. Who was the other one that used to come out all the time? Got in a little trouble. Big social media guy. Oh God.
I have no idea.
And isn't it? What's his face?
Red hair.
Red hair?
Oh,
he got in some trouble, you know, just not the stuff people like to talk about kind of trouble, but God, I can't think of it.
Lindsay says she's there.
I know who you're talking about too. I'm pretty sure.
He's a pretty big social media influencer, but he left the channel a little early.
Yeah, no, I was barely on Blab. I think because I was really quiet back then, and I was the straight man between Cliff and I. That I was on there for my show. I was on there for Blab Talk Live, and a couple others.
Yeah, there's
Cliff. Yep. Most of the time, I was just lurking.
Lurking, you were lurking. That's right, creepy lurker. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah, when I left Blab, it was actually the next summer I started to hang out with the folks over at Vidpresso, which later became Facebook Live Producer. And those guys, that was a nice team to work for. When they got picked up by Facebook, I went on my own and started my book and wrote my book. And they didn't do so bad, but I don't really push it. It's so hard to keep it updated. I just kind of, I wrote it, updated it once, and then said, nope, never again. Tech books are too hard to
Bruce come out of his shell. This one is the Blab Evangelist. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's the award ceremonies.
Right. This is the Best of Blab 2015. And this was not during the award ceremony, but I got 6,000. That's how long I was on that stream. 6,000 props. Pretty crazy. That's the highest number, I think. How the hell I got that much? Maybe it was left over.
Any other good shows here?
And you couldn't vote for yourself, right? You couldn't keep your own props.
And this is me realizing that I'm halfway there, I think, at a different time. It's just kind of a funny shot. Staring. I'm going to see that.
Have you talked to Q lately? We did.
She's around. She should be here tonight.
Yeah, she helped me with a couple of broadcasts out there. This was one of them. We actually had a pop singer by the name of Jamie. Oh, she changed her name now. I forget her last name. She was a singer, and we did this broadcast together. She co-hosted with me, and she had a really cool video that went viral on Facebook. And she was singing her own song when it came out on the radio that day here in Detroit. So I called her right after that, and it was one of those like heartfelt videos where she's on her phone in her car listening to her song come on the radio for the first time. I probably have that here somewhere too, but it just lit up a lot of people, and so we got her on the show. And following that, we had Brian Brushwood. That was a fun broadcast. She was with me on that broadcast too. So Q, if you're out there, we hope you come on. Love to see you again.
Come on, Q.
I wish I had
Q
video.
moved from Arizona to Chicago a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So she's contending with this snow that we had today.
Oh, I know. We got 12, 15 inches today. I shoveled 5 times so far. Literally, I've been out there shoveling all day.
We sent the rest of it to you. Sorry, Leland.
You did. We got tons of it.
Lindsay sent it to me.
Lindsay?
No, I take that back. It came from up north. I apologize, Linz.
Okay, here's I've got a full page here for us to poke through.
I heard you move, Cliff. Where did you move to?
Yeah, Western Mass.
Oh, okay. You're still in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Still a masshole, as they say.
There's a man I haven't seen in a while.
All right, we got
Mikey Sausage.
Mikey Sausage in there.
We're working with Mikey for a while. I should invite them. I might be able to get them to pop in real quick. Let me see what they're doing. I was broadcasting their show for himself and Jim Peasy, who was America's Got Talent semifinalist. If you guys haven't seen his comic act, we did second season for them, like 18 broadcasts. I'll message him real quick, see if he wants to. How do I share a link from here? I forgot. There it is. Yeah, I got it. Oh no, that's the other share. Just use the link up on the screen.
This is either private chat or comments. You want to share it to everybody? Do the chat.
No, I want to send a link to Mikey Sausage and Joe Peasy. See if they're Jim. See if
the link for the show.
Guys want to stop by. Yeah, I can use the one I've got. I guess.
And then are we close to after Blab? So I will.
Yeah, it depends if anybody else wants to pop over here. We want to show up on the recorded show. This one's going to be in perpetuity. The other one will not.
Well, the other one still exists. It's just more private. There's actually an after show from last year that's still up. It ran what was it, 6 hours? No, I think.
Oh, it was a short one, huh?
You published it?
No, it's still there. It got and then about an hour into it, Cliff starts to play some music in the background, and so it's got a copyright claim on the show.
Nazim Beltran does say hi from Milan, Italy. I just saw a text in my chat here. It's 3 a.m. for him over there in Italy, but he is waving from there.
All right, cool.
I know he just got home recently from Turkey visiting his mom. So
that was good.
So should I send him to the after Blab or because is this going to wrap up at 10? I wasn't sure.
Yeah, we'll probably wrap up shortly.
Okay.
I can post this. Here's the after Blab.
Well, to keep the joy of 4 seats, I'm going to step off and see you guys hopefully in the after party.
Okay.
It was
we'll
good
be
to
there.
see everybody, and I really appreciate the opportunity to, even if it's just once a year, the opportunity to check in with everybody and you know,
we
in a different way than just watching everybody's stuff on Facebook. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, we're all still kicking.
Yeah.
I have
Especially
enabled
those
to
who are,
converse.
kicking different diseases down the curb and stuff like that.
For sure.
Yes, I just posted the invite. That link is only going to be good for the length of the show. If you you click on it tomorrow, you'll just get an empty room. So
yeah,
you're free to click on it.
Oh, that's the one in the chat.
Yeah,
StreamYard, right?
But then, yeah. So once we're there,
okay, that's the after show. Gotcha.
Maybe I should post the after
it.
show the link to just watch.
Yeah, I'll
do
just
that
send
too.
it to them if you guys want to join.
Leland, you have a request from Anna that she would like to get a copy of the background that's behind you right now.
Oh, sure. Tell you what, Anna, I'll send it to you on Facebook because we're friends on Facebook. I'll just shoot it to you, and I've got a picture of it right here. If anybody else, can I link an image in the? Probably can't.
I do have it, so it's cool.
I can put it on the screen. You guys can just screen share it. You want to just snap the screen? Real
No,
quick?
we did that. I can do it again.
Yep. Let me just get out of the way here, and you can go ahead and make that full screen. Take a screenshot.
Okay,
that'd be your best bet.
And then put your name off of there.
There you go. Oh yeah, can I do that easily?
No, I've got that.
You can do that. Oh, you got it. Okay, there you go.
There you go. Screenshot.
Missing one face up in the corner there, but and that's Jed too up in the upper left corner. But yeah, I'll send it to you, and if this doesn't work for you.
And then this is the link to join us as a viewer on the show.
Yep, got it.
So Stacy stepped out.
Yep, I think everybody's already built. Okay. Well, guys, thanks for the invite. I do appreciate it.
Definitely. Thanks for stopping in.
Glad I was feeling better to come along for the show because I wasn't sure when you guys were going to do it. Yeah, that was perfect. You come out, where do you guys usually hang out now? Just here on StreamYard when you do your show?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube most of the time, building that out. Again, I did a 2 years of business interviews. We're launching this spinoff of Indie Film Nation, where we're talking to independent filmmakers on how they make their films. Slam Dance and Sundance just concluded. Actually, Slam Dance runs a couple more days, but we're talking to some filmmakers. So if you're interested in the filmmaking process, please subscribe and drop into my YouTube channel.
Yeah, I might take a look.
This is where you are right now.
I should connect you with the guys over at Alex Lindsay's office hours. And he used to work with Industrial Light and Magic way
I know
back.
Alex. Alex and I go way back to Pixel Core.
Yeah, you did work at Pixel Core?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then you know Alex and his ways.
I still have my Pixel Core hat.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. I didn't know you guys had known each other at all. And I hung out there for the hour or year and a half, and I had to get back to basics. Now I'm looking a lot like what you're doing, strategic interviews for higher end CEOs, things like that, doctors, lawyers, whatever, that need to build content that really don't have time to do it. Just sit down, have an interview with them, make it easy.
Yeah, and when Sky launched the Madeline show, I was the one who he came to help produce it on StreamYard.
Oh, was it?
He hadn't been on StreamYard yet.
Oh, I didn't know you guys were helping him with that. He didn't say anything about it because I talked to Sky all the time on the back end. He wanted. I was actually intended to work with them on that project before Alex stepped in. It was kind of a toss-up. It was me or Alex, and Alex had all the Blackmagic hardware ready to go, so they just threw it all together and said, "Well, we'll run it with vMix through Blackmagic and through the P9 or the 90 media that he's got running now."
Yeah, before Alex stepped in, I was actually on the premiere show, and we were making some pasta dish.
Yeah. I didn't know you were even over there. I didn't
know you even made pasta.
I did.
I think we're wrapping the show, gentlemen.
If you follow
Right,
Madeline,
sounds
she's a really good cook. So
there you go.
For sure.
All right,
guys.
Leland, thanks for popping in.
Anytime.
Sharing your stuff.
And thanks all for joining us. Again, the links to the after show are in the chat, and we'll see you over there. You can either watch it or you can join us.
There you go. Exciting show.
Great. Do we have an outro for this or no?
This is the outro right here. We've got it. This is the thing. We're going to say boom, boom, boom. Thank you all for joining, and those of you watching later on, you missed a heck of a show, but then you didn't because you were here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Cliff Bodenweiser for British Himmelblau, signing off for another year. Hopefully not. This is probably it. We do it on the 4th of May. We were planning on that last year, and then COVID got in the way again. We'll see if we can do that this year. Maybe every couple of months we'll join together and get those people who couldn't show up this time. Peace out. Thank you, Bruce, for pulling it together.
Thank you. Thank you. It's nice seeing you. Bye.
Take care.